Alright. That's our concept here. I want some help filling this in. We've been talking about trade-offs. What was that other one we talked about? Trade-offs, and that treats to what?
I just forgot the word. And opportunities.
Opportunity cost. Opportunity cost. That's the larger concept that it falls under. Alright.
So it's basically like
If
the
you
cause
have,
and effect of
if you have two options or more than one option, and you choose one. Alright. The best variable that you're giving up, the best thing you're giving up, the alternative, right, is the opportunity cost.
It's kind of, it's just a little bit different, but it's similar to like cause and effect, kind of. Similar with financials.
Yeah. So if I have to, I can choose. If I have to go work on the 4th of July and get paid time and a half, all right, or spend time with my family, okay. There's a trade-off there. If I work on the 4th of July, I get paid time and a half, all right. But if I spend time with my family, I'm having quality time with my family versus getting paid time and a half, all right. There's a trade-off there. So what do you think is always present? What's always included with a trade-off? There's always a what?
An opportunity cost.
There's always.
A second?
I'm trying to think of the
Sorry,
word.
what?
Choice.
There it is. There's always a choice with trade-offs. Like we learned about the guns and the butter, all right? If a country decides to put more resources towards creating agriculture and food for their country, they're not able to put that much resources towards creating guns and defense mechanisms. Okay.
Like basically like saying whether you'd rather pay your like rent, like or food.
Yep.
That much.
Exactly. So if there's a choice, there's a decision that needs to be made. There's always a decision with a trade-off. All right. And you're giving something up. Okay, there's always something you give up. What are the things that sometimes might be present? There might be, what are some things that might be, there's always a choice.
An alternative.
Sometimes not a choice.
Well, if there's a trade-off, there has to be a choice. Right? If you're trading off something for something else, you're making a choice to pick that other thing. Right?
Sometimes the next best alternative choice. I don't.
Sometimes there's consequences to our what we choose. Right? There's a consequence. If I spend quality time with my family on the 4th of July, I'm giving up time and a half at work. All right? There's a consequence. Sometimes it has to do with money. Sometimes the trade-off is money, sometimes it's time. A lot of times it's one of those two. Right? Sometimes it's a country making decisions. Right? Or sometimes it's just you. Right? So one person or more making the decision, or sometimes there's multiple people in the decision process. Alright, what's never present? Can you think of something that would never be present in a trade-off? What did you say? No choice, exactly. If I don't have any options, alright, if I don't have any options, there's no opportunity cost, there's no trade-off. Alright? Only one option. Another way of saying that. So let's think of some examples. I said the 4th of July, that was an example, right? So work on 4th. Or what? Spend time with my family. What would be another one? Can you think of another good example of trade-off? Tasha, can you think of a good one?
Is this an example for a choice?
What is an example of?
Yeah.
What is the example?
So what was your goal with friends? Or? Nice. trade-off, what would be an example of a trade-off?
Get money.
Get money? No,
Getting
it's not,
money.
that's not a trade-off, you're not really giving anything up, you just get money.
The trade-off is for something you're giving up and you're getting something.
Oh yeah, a
Trade.
trade, like drug deals.
No, not quite. I mean, I guess if you're gonna hold on to the money versus buy drugs, I guess, yeah, but.
What do we talk about? Movies and parties.
Movies and parties.
What's that?
Movies and parties.
Movies?
Like the scenario where we said either go to the movies or go to a party on Friday.
There you go. See, I can't go to both, right?
Right,
If,
yeah.
if I go to my buddy's house at 9 o'clock, that he's having a party at 9 o'clock, I can't go see a movie at 9 o'clock, right?
Right.
There's a trade-off. Go on a movie at 9, or go to party at 9. Now, if the party started at 11, could I go to the movie at 9 and still get to some of the party? I could do
Yeah.
both, that's not really a trade-off. What would be a non-example? So something that's not a trade-off.
Drug deals.
What's that?
Basically like saying, I'm gonna be at 5 o'clock when the party's at 9. Basically.
Right, so
Something
you're not
like that,
giving anything
or like saying you think you're gonna hang out with your buddies, or you have to choose between your girlfriend, and it turns out she can come along. No. It's not a good idea, but it's an example. I'm not saying I never do it. I keep those two lives separate.
What if you get your license revoked for not driving the speed limit over and over and over?
Then you've made that choice not to obey the law, and now you may suffer the consequences.
Well, no, what if they just tell you, hey,
Oh,
that your license revoked? That's not really a trade-off, right? You don't
no,
have a choice.
yeah, you don't get nothing from it, you just,
You did make the choice to break
Yeah.
the law before that,
yes,
right?
yes,
But once they take your license away, you don't have a license anymore, you don't have a choice.
right, you get nothing. I think they even take your car.
Depending on the crime, they will take your car.
Yeah, they can do that, everyone sell it.
So let's think of a definition here.
They do that for their own police
You
cars.
guys wanna think of a definition with me? So what would be a trade-off, a definition of a trade-off?
What's the definition of a trade-off?
Drug deals.
You think of anything?
Uh,
Balancing?
Giving up something, like giving something in return,
Giving up one thing in return for another?
yeah.
That's very good. That's actually my notes.
Balancing out the benefit, but the cost of what, you're gonna benefit from something, but figure out the cost of it.
Like the TV.
Yep. Giving up one thing. And
My house.
alright, so, cost versus benefits, we already went over this. Whoops, sorry, Deb.
It's back.
So on your worksheet you guys have in front of you, this top one we're just filling out together. So the benefits of sleeping in late, enjoying more sleep, having more energy during the day. Alright, benefits of waking up early and studying, better grades on a test, parent teacher will be happy with you. Alright, personal satisfaction. So that's this one right here. So you guys can fill that out.
Which worksheet out? It looks,
Grab
yeah.
your sheet.
Fill it in. We're at 9:30. Fill in your worksheet, the top
Okay, Jeremy, you got this, bud? Decision making grid. You made the decision to sleep in late, okay? The benefits of that. Or you made the decision to wake up early, study for the test, here are the benefits of that. The opportunity cost of sleeping in late while you gave up extra study time. The opportunity cost of waking up early while you gave up a longer night's sleep. Okay? And the benefits that you lost out on. Well, if you sleep in late, potentially you're giving up a better grade on the test. You will if you're not studying as long. Parent teacher won't be happy for missing school, not studying. Okay. Or benefits of waking up early and studying. You've given up more sleep. You may not have as much energy during the day. Alright? Make sure you fill that in.
What is it? 10:45.
Yeah, just 10 minutes is all.
Yeah. Just want to have them explain in your fill out their own graph.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll do that too.
Okay.
You can just
Stop.
the video, yeah.
All right.
Stop. Oh, no, don't stop me.